Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back again with a special edition of Dope. There are people to educate. And on this episode, we just gonna talk about vacation, traveling, and just making sure y'all get a chance to enjoy your life, man. I got the fellas with me today. What up, Trey, Mike? Want to say something real quick?
What up, what up, what up?
What's up with you?
Mike done said that shit on vacation. We done been saying that shit now. So we just took a week out here and came out to St. Thomas Virgin Islands or St. John's, both sides. We've been on both islands all week, and we've been living it up, man. We done did a little bit of everything, even though COVID been holding us back. And so the question is, because I want people to start vacationing and enjoying life, just slaving at work all day, and taking care of the family and your household and all that stuff. You need a break away from them. You need a break away from the job. And sometimes y'all just need all mental break together. So take the family trip, take your solo trip, because you got to live for yourself too. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start with Mike because Trey stayed on vacation. Y'all know that. So I'm going to start with Mike. Mike, how you feel or how important do you think vacation is?
Man, I think, obviously, man, just getting a chance to disconnect from your everyday life, man.
Right.
Work, school, whatever you got going on, man, and just getting away from everything for a few days, man, just to kind of, collect yourself and take in some of the, some of these things that you see out here that you wouldn't see every day, like where we at right now, man. Extremely beautiful, and it's definitely different from our everyday life, man. But just using this as a way to disconnect, man, I think, and just recharge your batteries.
Yeah.
I think that's important from time to time, man. So
I think the recharge of battery is a good thing because, like, the sun just naturally recharges you. And a lot of times we're in these workplaces, or even if we work outdoor, we're not enjoying the sun. We're just in the habitat of it as we're working. But out here recharging, we're enjoying it. But I was about all right. But with the vacation thing, man, it's so like, to me, just like relaxing. And do you get tired of the vacation? Like if you take 2 weeks off, have you ever took 2 weeks straight off?
I mean, like from work?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this pretty much like where I'm at right now. I'm damn near taking 2 weeks off, man. But I ain't gonna lie, like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go back.
You ready? You ready to go? You ain't ready to go back. You ready to go back to work, or just back to the city because you can maneuver more?
Yeah.
Corona hindered it a little bit, but I think all our characteristics, we make things fun regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting in the house, I can make shit fun if I have the social around me. So Trey, how important do you think vacation and getting your mental right is in everyday life?
It's essential, man. It's very important. That's why I take so many when I can. You gotta recharge the batteries in your head. You just gotta just disconnect, because otherwise you gonna become a slave to what you do. Obviously, I work on cars. I work day and night like a Hebrew slave. So what I don't want to do is get burnt out and then find myself doing something that I don't like doing. Like, I actually enjoy working on cars, fixing cars, all that good stuff. Just the energy that you get from people. Somebody might have took their car to the dealer and they told them it was, a substantial amount of money, and then you bring it to me and I can do the same job at a lower cost. Just just the gratitude that people feel. But no, you definitely have to recharge yourself. Sometimes I felt myself getting burnt out, and I'm like, damn, I can't. This is what I love to do. So just like how people play basketball all day, from when they was from 3 to fucking 23, and they like, all right, man, I don't love the game no more.
But you think the burnt out comes in from because you're actually doing something you actually like, and I know for a fact you like it. You've been doing this shit since back in we was 13,
right,
grabbing snatching runs at what's that spot called, man?
Circuit City, man.
Circuit City, man, getting the lights. the
Allegedly.
lights
all
for
those
the yeah.
Allegedly. It's all allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly, I thought I was there. But just and I always knew, like, even back then, you used to work on the car so much, and even Nanny's car, your mom's car, and basically everybody gravitated to you doing that, and they started working on the cars and shit. That's why I started seeing them. But do you ever get burnt out, like, while on vacation? Like, I've been here 7 days. Let me.
Nah. I mean, listen. The only reason I get burnt out because I miss Deuce.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the main thing, bro.
That's
Yeah.
it. You know,
Yes.
I mean, if we keep it real with you, after day like day 3, I'm like, all right, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to go see my kid.
Right.
You know, you can FaceTime me and stuff, but it's not the same.
It's
I
not
mean,
the same as them little hugs,
Yeah,
and the little
yeah.
fingers grabbing you around.
Right. And,
You know what I
even
mean?
though you're gonna be barking at him, hey man, dude, just chill out. What you doing?
Yeah.
You miss all that stuff, you know. So, so you can get burnt out on the vacation, but plan on the next one that I take. I'm probably taking with me. So then that kind of 2 birds in 1 stone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gonna do the cabin like we was talking, discussing
the
before.
cabins
Do
or
like a
something,
cabin,
yeah.
Cause I'm gonna do the girls, take them to the cabin, and let them have their way or whatever. They gonna get on my nerves, but I'll be at their disposal. This is gonna be for them. Shit, Mike, we might all just link up and do it all one. Bring the boys out, kick it with his cousins or whatnot, man.
You gotta slow down, man.
Keep
You know,
that
we've been trying to get Mike to go on a vacation with us for
We
5 years.
Finally got him out. Yeah.
Finally got him out. Like, all right, bro, I see y'all niggas in 5 years.
So this is Mike's first with us. He's been taking his own little vacations and shit.
Been taking y'all's 2K vacations.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna tell that story. I'm gonna tell it now so I don't forget. So 1 year, y'all, I put 2K comes out. I put in vacation. You know, we all in the group chat. And I'm like, yeah, I just put vacation in. Mike like, yeah, I just put a vacation in too. And so fast forward, probably when the day comes that we gonna be on vacation, 2K comes out. And so I'm at the crib playing the game. Mike at his crib playing the game. Trey like, ain't y'all on vacation? We like, yeah. He like, y'all ain't going nowhere. I'm like, nah, why?
Hell no.
He like, bruh, why y'all putting a vacation? I'm like, 2K came out. Trey asked us a simple question, but you can just see the stale face on his face through a text. Gonna say, y'all niggas took a vacation to play 2K? Mike was like, yeah. I was like,
I mean, I get it. That's a paid
yeah.
vacation. I know y'all take that shit like competitive and shit. So,
Right.
I understand y'all niggas had to get y'all's practice in.
I was definitely on that shit heavy, man. These last 2 years, I ain't really played that shit. Like I've been trash, to be honest. So I ain't been motivated to play it. To be honest, I've been trash.
Same here, bro. Like, you know, obviously the business is picking up, so I don't have as much free time as I did. But, you know, I got that PlayStation 5 up. I probably play that shit in like 2 weeks.
That's another thing. Like, I did all that hassle to get that bitch, and I'm like, why?
We don't even play that bitch. I'll
Like-
be on the same shit.
Like, why did I do all that to get this motherfucker?
I paid the extra cheese for it.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Damn, I be thinking about that too. Like,
You know, sometimes we could order that shit. Or maybe
Yeah.
games just ain't what they used to be, man.
Nah, it's just we work so much,
We-
bro.
we-
We got different priorities.
Well,
now,
yeah,
bro.
our priorities is definitely different from the sense of we don't even really have time to play the game. Like, when you really think about it, like, or I can speak for myself, and I know both of y'all busier than me, but speaking for myself, like, once I get off from a 12 to 14 shift, get a shower in, when I turn the game on, put a show on, like, it's already, like, close to bed getting off work, for real.
Listen, bro, I'm at the point now, I probably need to cancel my cable because I don't even watch.
Yeah,
I don't watch enough TV. And then when I do
yeah.
watch
You don't
some
got a
shit,
full house like me.
Yeah, but when I do watch some shit, I'm streaming it on the streaming thing.
On that iPad and
Well, you know, on the TV, you can just, you know, put all the apps and shit on there and just watch
Yeah.
it straight on the TV.
I done already beat you to it. I don't got no cable, big O. I literally, like, everything I watch is streamed.
Yeah.
Like, it's all on the video game. So
I mean-
I just got that Sling shit.
I mean, I gave up cable 5 years ago when the Fire Stick got popular, and then I started making them. But at the same time, I gotta have the internet, and then the kids are so spoiled, bruh. they want HBO for the new movies that drop, and I'm like, just use the Fire Stick. I want HBO. Zamira hit me up like, can I get Netflix? This is a show on there I want to watch. So now we got Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO, Prime Video, and we got a Fire Stick. They got it all jailbroken on it for free, and they got me paying that shit, man. Then Corian so damn smooth with it. She took it because they got their own little bank cards and a credit card.
Yeah.
She took it, ordered Hulu, and pays it on her own. I'm like, man, y'all got all this stuff for free. You just blowing money. It's like $60 right there a month, just gone every month. But so Mike, how you feel about the flight, man? Like the hassle of the airport, the comfort of being on a plane, just being in the air. Then the COVID shit making you wear a mask for 4 hours while you on a fucking flight. Like, come on, man. Like, how you feel about all that shit, man?
Nah, I just got one simple word for real.
What's up?
Spirit.
Nah, you can't even blame it on Spirit. Even if you was full American, you still would have had to wear the mask the whole trip.
Yeah.
It ain't even about the mask, man. Just like, I don't like flying, period, man. My big ass, man, I don't. So that shit was nerve wracking for me. I'll be scared to death, for real. But, I mean, we get through it, man. You get to your destination, you good. The hustle and bustle of the airport, like, this ain't my first time flying, so the airport scene, that's cool. But just being in the air over some water and stuff like that, it's a little nerve wracking. Then obviously, you know, I'm a big nigga. I'm in them little ass seats. That don't feel good.
Bro, that shit's uncomfortable for everybody. Like,
I'm even for me, and I ain't no super big nigga.
Yeah, that shit is just little. Like, I'm a tall motherfucker, so yeah, my knees and you tall like me and heavy. So I understand what you're saying. But man, my motherfucking knees, man, the worst flight was that Brazil flight. I tell everybody that was the best vacation I had, but I wouldn't do it again because the flight is too long. So like, it's not to say I wouldn't do another flight that's as long. I'm just not gonna do it again because I did it before and the flight was too long. Like, if I'm gonna do another long flight, it's gotta be somewhere I've never been. You know,
gotta get the yaper up, man. Get the first class.
Yeah, well, it was only $50 more at the time, wasn't it?
Nah, it was way more than that.
That was 50. Remember we had looked and shit. It may have been more on though.
Probably a couple hundred. If it was extra 50, I just did that just on GP.
Yeah, like shit, fuck that.
A couple extra hundred.
But I mean, on the way back was cool because I got the emergency exit seat, you know, so I had the extra room. So, but on the way there, man, I had the middle row, four seats in that middle row, and I was one of the two in the middle. Woo, had me on fire. Then like the what's it called when your ears is popping and shit, aching. I be having that a lot, so that should be nerve wracking. But you know, I just ignore it, get through it. To have a good time and
make it all worth it once you get to your destination.
Yeah. So another thing that really changed my outlook on life is just like all the different places I've been, seeing all the different cultures. Even though this is part of America, so we're not necessarily out of the country. This gives you a different view of America. Like, majority of the people here are black.
It's like Caribbeans.
Yeah, I mean, they're Caribbean, but skin tone wise, black. Like, most of them white people you see are from another state or here on vacation or moved here from another state type shit. But
was the one dude's from what, Australia?
Australia. Oh yeah, dude on the boat ride. Yeah, he's on vacation from Australia, and basically it changes my views on things. Just like how you can the whole state is just black, and it's like. You know what I mean? Like all the police. I didn't see not one white police officer. Did y'all?
No.
I actually seen for every 10, and I seen a lot of police. Every 10 police officers I seen 2 black male police officers. So the majority of the police officers are females, black females, and that was wild to me. Like, dang, like all the officers females, bro. It was some cold chocolate ones too, boo. It was some nice ones, man. So how do you feel about the culture, though, like being a little different, Mike, Caribbean-wise?
Out here, I think the only thing that really rubbed me the wrong way, obviously, the people, man, they a little bit they a little aggressive, man. But it's really because they don't really know. But I think that they should.
So
Yeah, I don't
let
know.
me ask you this, Mike. So do you feel like that because you in what you do for a living, like as far as you in like customer service, where you
Yeah, I
got to
talk
be
to
more.
people every day. I talk to different people every day. Like,
Yeah, but I know you have to. There's a standard of how you have to talk to people. Opposed to here, they kind of just like they don't have a standard. I talk to you how I want to talk to you.
correct.
So I'm like, I know you can't talk to people how you know what I mean. Like somebody says something rude to you, you can't really. You gotta kind
Yeah,
of.
but not only that, like I do talk to people outside of work too. Like, I mean, where we from, bro? You talk to people how you want to be talked back to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think when you get over here, it's like they don't really know, how to say shit to you. Like I told you, man, when we was at the beach, and dude just came out the blue and was like, "Man, cut that water off, man." Like, you just leaving the water running. Like, fam, I didn't know, big dog. But you see it running. Like,
but can you get their point of view? Like,
I understand it, but yeah, be patient with me, bro. Obviously, being here that 90% of your population here, and I think that lady explained it to us, is tourism, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to get at. So, like, basically what it is they frustrated with you because they frustrated with the last 100 tourists that went through.
Yeah, but
why? Like, all right,
I gotta suffer from that though.
So I'm not saying you do or don't. What I'm saying is that's where the tension comes from, because like they done told the last 100 tourists like, bruh, like turn the water off. But because you also got to realize how they get their water. Like, even though they're part of America, they are real old fashioned in the sense of they don't have plumbing like we have plumbing. They can't just waste water. You feel me? Like, we get a water bill that's $60-$70 if we even have a water bill. You know what I mean? They like, nah, you use that shit wrong, no water for a month.
So they said the water had to be escorted here or whatever.
Yeah, like they got to fly water in from. So like it's a little different when you see somebody who's come from a privilege of having water to waste water. You like, bruh, like you fucked that up, bro. I won't have water for a month, and my kids won't to bath, drink, all that shit. So like, I understand their frustration. At the same time, they gotta watch their tone when they talk to me. You feel me? And then I don't want to be in jail in another state or country, so I always be conscious of that, like how I then proceed what the fuck they're saying, because I done got into it several times. We done been on vacations with motherfuckers, and I be feel like I bit my tongue, but I still probably took it too far and shit. I'm working on me. You know what I mean? Give me a chance.
It'd be weird because sometimes though people just feel like, you from America, you got it easy. They don't know that we from the hood. Like, bro, we from the hood. Like, I know we here, and
But sometimes, bro, even being from the hood, bro, we got it so much better than them.
Yeah.
When you think about it, bro, like, and that's just from another country standpoint.
Yeah, but they still just don't know. They just think that we think that we
they see
silver spoon ass niggas.
Yeah, they see the white privilege shit and they think we get it too. Like, nah, we from them slums, baby. Like, we cut our own electric on.
Water, yeah.
We got a curb key. We gonna get that water on, baby. Mm-hmm. But they're not privileged to the plumbing and shit like that. Like,
a lot of Africans and shit, they think that they look down on us. They're like, y'all niggas got it made in the shade. Opposed to here I am, getting it out the mud. Like,
yeah, that's true. But I think the culture shit, man. And I'm not just talking about for him. I'm just talking like my whole experience of seeing different cultures and going from country to country and seeing like this country don't give a fuck about your health. This country don't give a fuck if you eat. This country don't give a fuck about, like, it's something different everywhere, and it's like damn, y'all gotta worry about that. Like,
well, I kind of feel like they put themselves to this. Like, you live on this island. Hurricanes gonna come, Category 5s, gonna fuck up your whole program, and you probably gonna have to start all over again.
Yeah. But if it's something that all they know is that, like, we saying like they put themselves to it, it's like saying people in the hood, they put themselves to it, like, you know, niggas is gonna shoot at you, you know, this, and go through the whole list of whatever. When a lot of times people don't know how to get away from it. They're just not educated.
They don't have the means.
They don't have the means on it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
You gotta find the means though. But that's all we can get. That's a whole nother story. We can
yeah,
get.
I mean, you gotta teach yourself. Like, a lot of things we learned to get away from and get out of, we end up having to teach ourselves. And then there's some of the homies we look back like, bro, you ain't get away from that shit yet. Like, and
So it's a mental thing.
it's a mental thing, you know what I mean? And another thing, we speaking to like these islanders having hurricanes and shit, and they would have to like get to a whole nother state. That's tough to do. Or I might just go live in, I don't know, Oklahoma.
Shit, you just buy a plane ticket, you go to Oklahoma. You said you lay the groundwork. You find a job, you know, apply for a gig. Or
Get a shelter.
No,
Go to the
you
shelter?
set your bread up.
Yeah, but you missing the part where they ain't making no real money down here.
I mean, I feel like everybody making a little something. I mean, they might not be making.
They getting by.
Some people probably
would-
getting by choice.
I wonder how much minimum wage is down here.
I feel like if you apply yourself, it has to be the same in America. It's United States.
Well, it's different for every state.
You're right about that. No,
So, like, I think New York's is $15 already. We like 8 or 9 back in Ohio. But yeah, I think the culture, man. I think everybody should travel the world so they can get a piece of the culture for every. It makes me appreciate everything more when I just see how some people are forced to live. Some people, and a lot of times they don't know how to get out the situation, or they don't know they can get out the situation, and sometimes they just can't get out the situation. And it's the same with back home in the hood. Some of them motherfuckers can't get out the situation. They dug themselves too deep of a ditch. But how y'all enjoy this vacation, man? What y'all gonna rate this, man?
What was the highlight of the vacation?
Oh, what's the highlight too? Rate it and highlight. Who wanna go first? Trey?
Honestly, I'm gonna say the strip club. Not the first night, the second night. I feel like I had a good ass time last night.
Oh, you like the second night?
Yeah, I like the second night.
I think I would say that too. I say second night too.
Second night was just more of a vibe. The first night was a vibe too, but the second night I was just.
First night was like
when
more,
Jacksonville
more
and all them
energy.
came. It was you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was alright.
So would you rate the whole trip experience 1 through 10?
It's like a 7.
Dang, I was gonna say 7 too, but I thought you would have had it lower because you got way more countries and states under your belt than me. So
I still rank Brazil number 1.
yeah, I got Brazil 1 for me too.
And we didn't even go to no club in Brazil, did we?
No, we didn't. No, we went to that was a bar crawl. We did the bar crawl. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
You got
Oh, we did go to the club. It was whack as fuck. Remember we seen the girl with the broken foot, the broken leg, the bone was sticking
they had
out.
the Western call it thing.
Yeah, we left it early and went somewhere else and was kicking it.
We couldn't really find a club. That was the club that they had.
Yeah, they shit wasn't popping. But Mike, how you enjoy it? What you rate it?
Man, I think obviously the strip club, man. We hit the strip club. That was probably the highlight for us, for all 3 of us, man. But I think also, man, getting to hit the different restaurants that we hit, that was cool to see. Even though I ate pretty much the same shit every trip.
Steak Mike.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm just a foodie, man. I enjoy food, man. So I think the restaurants, my fat ass, I enjoyed the restaurants, man. And I would get this, seeing as though I don't get to travel that much.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's probably a solid 8 out of 10 for me. Now, if I get,
10.
I get more vacations under my belt where I'm out of the States and things like that, then this will easily slide down.
Yeah, especially because of Corona.
I did get bored. I ain't gonna lie to you. About like the 3rd day we was here, I was ready to go. Keep it a beam, man. I was ready to go. But yeah, man, it's a solid 8 out of 10. Just being here with my niggas, man, just getting to kick it. And just having some, like we said earlier, having some time to just disconnect, man.
Yeah. So I was gonna rate it a 7. I'm gonna say,
I'm gonna chime in on Mike.
Oh,
I
okay.
think would have made Mike would have made it a 10 if we had the Jezebels was jumping.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Jezebels was out.
Listen, just to touch on that, man, like I think they scared of us. Like the Islanders is just like I don't know.
Intimidated.
Like we had a few, you know.
You gotta
we had
think
a
though,
few-
they on the tourist side, so you know they gonna see. They usually like said, what say 90% of the people
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
So they gonna get they here. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. Niggas gonna be like, hey, what's up with you, baby? Da, 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 da.
Mhm.
Yeah, they tired of that
They
shit.
tired of that shit. It's like, hey man,
Same thing. Yep.
They probably burnt out too. Like, yo, we see you the same. Like, you leave, we're gonna see about 20 of y'all this month.
Yeah, like we on your game and all that shit. So I'm rating it a 7. Now, without, I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna rate it a 6.
Ooh, that's close
Now-
to 5.
Now, without COVID, it can easily be a 7, maybe an 8.
What did COVID? What parts COVID fucked up for you?
Well, the strip club closed at
The
midnight.
time. Okay, yeah.
Strip club closed at midnight because of COVID.
They on the curfew here, guys. So if you
and-
coming to St. Thomas, don't expect to be outside all day. They close at like 11, 12 o'clock.
The city closed at 11.
City.
The strip clubs is pretty much by itself.
The
They
strip
closed at 12.
The strip club, they say it closed at 11, but you know if you in there, you can stay a little later, or even if they close at 12. Like last night, they had us out that bitch by
They got
11:58, bro.
They got us out of here.
They kept the light on everything. Like, so the bars and shit last night they were open. Thursday when we first went out, the bars and shit wasn't even open. It was just a strip club, and we went out at like 10. You know what I mean? Like that shit closed. Like that shit just weird to me. Like I get COVID or whatever, but so that dropped it down. So I'm gonna say 6. Then you know, the first night we went out, it was like all the build up hype just landed. We out, we hit the block running. I went in that bitch. I'm like, hey, give my buddy a dance, break B-Day, give him. I hit up like 5 chicks, dropped a bag on him, like, go jump on Buddy. Buddy just looking like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, hey man, my nigga dance, man. We got the drinking. It was a lot of hype. I had fun, but it was just like I had a lot of build up energy. And then the last night when we went out, it was dry at first going in. Did y'all feel like I mean, I know I was tired. Remember I said it going in, like, bro, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna be sitting in here with a still face, like with the evil look, like the unbothered look, bitch, get away from me. And then they didn't want to sell me liquor at first. And then they like, oh, a mistake, here's some liquor. So they're like, all right, cool. I'm trying to force the vibe to get popping. And then the one group from Jacksonville, they was better than the strippers, and they was just on vacation. Excuse me.
That's because everybody the strippers trying to sell that thing.
Yeah.
Sell that thing.
Trying to sell that puss for a bando, like a buy hoe. But so yeah, them chicks that was just on vacation and shit got to throw money on regular customers. Like y'all better than them. Go ahead, twerk son. They're throwing money on them and shit, having fun, man, catching the vibe.
They was good. They was good.
Yeah, they was good peoples, man. They was a good,
Real good sports.
yeah, had a good time fucking around with that shit. So I would say the best day I had here. Oh no, I know what I want to touch on. I want to touch on Mike's foodie comment. So the food thing with traveling has become a thing for me. I think this is actually the first trip we took too, where I just kept picking out all the restaurants and I was doing all the looking up on the restaurants. Because before I'm like, Trey, go ahead find some. Trey, go ahead find some. Trey like, y'all want to do food? I was already in the phone like, I got a spot. Top 3. Y'all pick between those, and it became a thing for me too now, just a foodie thing. But I knew it was one for Trey too already. He talked me into that. I'm like, you go to different countries to try out the food? Like, bro, you're in Rome, nigga, eat with Rome, eat. You right, bro. You right. Let's make it worthwhile.
I mean, it's different though when you get to feel like you go to Rome, you're gonna eat some bread, or you go to Italy and eat some, you know what I mean, some bread. You gonna be like, damn, the bread back home is like not even close.
Yeah. A lot of our shit back home is just like factory made type shit.
Processed food.
Yeah, like all theirs be like homemade. They still got
The FDA
natural
is different
farms.
to other countries and shit. Like, you know what I mean? They can't use some additives and
yeah, they got different laws and regulations and
I told you
shit.
when I went to Toronto, that McDonald's was different. It was hit.
Yeah, but the one in Brazil, and I didn't eat at McDonald's in Brazil, but the one in Brazil, just their menu was just crazy. Like they did. Matter of fact, the one in Brazil did not have not one thing that McDonald's back home has
I
on
feel
it.
like Mike stumbled across the Mighty Wings. That's what like they not in the city right now.
Nah, Mighty
They
Wings.
definitely not in the city.
Mighty Wings ain't been in the city since we was.
We had Mighty
Kids.
Wings, bro.
Niggas don't even know
Mike
that.
had Mighty Wings.
They
Niggas
probably
don't
don't even
serve
know what Mighty
chicken
Wings
wings,
is.
bruh.
Listening like Mighty Wings. What the fuck is they talking about? Niggas is googling Mighty Wings right now as we talk about it.
Nah, man, they definitely got chicken wings, man. Little 5-piece, 10-piece. They are alright for real. They alright. I might grab some tomorrow.
You grab some
out,
tomorrow?
on the way out. But
To go.
nah, I'm not exactly where y'all at right now. When you say like, nigga, we in Rome, let's eat whatever they eat in Rome. I ain't there yet, man. I can't eat no plantains. I'm scared of them. Like they eating that shit out here and all of that Caribbean food and all of that shit. I ain't there yet.
I see the shortcomings too. Like when we had that steak, just
Oh,
had
yeah,
no
that shit
flavor.
Yeah, that
Opposed
shit.
to, like,
That one was terrible.
Yeah, opposed to like you go somewhere else, like that might not be their thing to have steaks, but like if you got like some Caribbean food or whatever, that it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go better than the shit back at the house, cause that's they bag. Opposed to here they like steak is like cool, but like that's not really our thing. That's an American thing.
For sure.
Well, they American. They American. But yeah, y'all niggas ordered so much steak. I had to order one on the last spot, and that motherfucker slap. I ate the whole thing. Like, pause. Is that a pause moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cleared it up.
That shit
I look
slap.
forward to eating it. Was it Gladys?
You look forward to eating Gladys?
Gladys,
Pause.
whatever that place is called.
Well, Gladys will be a girl, hopefully.
Yeah, you
I
reach.
hope so.
You reach.
So Gladys is a spot that I had looked up, and we missed it 2 days in a row. But they look like it's some fire. We
Fire
missed-
Caribbean food.
Yeah, so I definitely was looking forward to it. That's why I hit y'all niggas up today. Like, hey man, y'all know we gonna miss Gladys, and niggas still got up. Took their time, man. That's what happens when you got light skinned niggas,
Nah,
bro.
but remember they said that the time changed. It was 3:30. Then she said we closed at 2 today on Sunday.
Yeah, she told us 3:30 and online said 3. We got there. She was like, oh, we closed that too. They probably, because it's Sunday, bro, they probably didn't get no clientele. Like, I worked fast food. That ain't a fast food spot, but I worked fast food before. And it'd be like, all right, we ain't had no clientels for 3 hours, and then we closed in 2 hours, start cutting the shift. We already done lost so much money. So that's probably what it was. So we closing at 2 today.
Yeah.
We closing early.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I could see that happen, but I'm definitely looking forward to catching them tomorrow, man. Definitely gotta catch them tomorrow.
Yeah, you want to catch them before we go to the airport. Probably go to breakfast there.
Yeah,
They open at 8, I think she said.
10, I believe. I'll check online. It don't matter. But yeah, so when y'all go to vacations, man, food y'all want to look for that. Culture y'all want to look for that. Of course, the nightlife because that's your natural habitats. Excursions. This is the one trip, Trey. We did the least amount of excursions.
It wasn't really here, and y'all know y'all not really ocean babies either.
I think I'm more of it now than before. We had a couple trips where I backed out a couple of the ocean things, but I was down for it all this trip. But we just didn't do as many. We just like they had the. I do want to do that. I always wanted to do that, even though I backed out before the little parasailing.
Yeah.
I never did it before.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. You just said something, so we could have got it all over with.
We didn't do the little yacht parties or even just kick it on a boat and be able to jump on and off of them. We didn't do that like we usually do.
It's always next time.
But we did a lot of nightlife, and we did the jet skis.
Nigga, y'all did the jet ski.
Yeah, you want to talk about it?
I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I got on that bitch and I got the fuck
We had some spills, we had some quits, we had some throw ups, So let's dive into it. Who will go first? Want me to start it off?
Who threw up?
Me, the
They
seawater.
all drink all that salt
yeah.
water.
Seawater, that salt water. Salt water got in my mouth, man. Had me down bad. I had to, basically, you know, when you get to speed and that shit, get the water, the waves. I was hitting the big waves, trying to get mad air, trying to outdo Trey because he was just flying past me. Phew, phew. My shit kept stopping. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. So I tried some big waves. That water was just splashing in my motherfucking face. And then it comes to a point to where you can't dodge all of it, so you get a little bit. You out there for an hour. Man, I got lightheaded as soon as I got off that bitch, man. It was over. I had to walk away 3 different times. Like, man, get this shit out of me. Give me a water. Came back, took Tylenol, took a nap, woke up good. Like, all right, that was all right. It's all right. Then we had a spill, man. What happened, man? We got cut up hands, niggas falling off their bikes.
Nah, you know I can drive fast. You know I'm an adrenaline junkie, so you know you can whip it. So I whipped it a little bit too hard and whipped myself off the motherfucking jet ski. Probably flew like 10 feet. I just swam back to it, and I did it in front of the whole beach. So everybody at the beach seen
Everybody at the beach watching, and all them bitches was over there, man. From when we was first chilling over there, remember the bitches we was clowning like, oh, baby climbing up on the rock with the Dr. Eggman stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so y'all think that women come the girls trips, they come out here to get gunned?
I definitely think that's on. I think so. Let's say a group of 3, because I think that's the majority of how women go. They go in 3s or more. I think.
Nah, cause shorty that was with, what's her name, Amber, the drunk chick that was on the boat, got the pilgrim's number, and they wrote on each other's arm. I thought her name was Amber.
I have no idea who got some number on their arm.
Little dark skinned chick, man.
They was talking about the rental and
Amber
shit.
Monet.
They was talking about the rental.
Oh, you talking about Amber, the bony bitch that wanted me to scoot over? Yeah, but I don't know why you thought I was gonna remember her.
They was
All right, what
deep,
about her?
though.
She definitely getting gunned.
She was getting gunned.
She getting
She
gunned
probably was
by
selling it.
everybody.
She probably was selling it on the whole trip.
No, so but what I was gonna say is I think, like, let's say they go out in a group of 3. I think for every 3, one of them will get gunned, and another one will go if she happens to be with the one getting gunned. You know what I mean?
Or if the guy's
Like,
game is tight.
well, they all gonna go if the game is tight.
I feel like, or you got one thotty.
One thotty
And
and
then
one
you got
that,
That's all you need for real. If it's
That-
one thotty in the group,
and then it's a follower in the group.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
follower
that's what I'm
gonna
saying,
go.
But I'm saying though, I feel like all right. So you got the thotty. You know the thotty gonna go. Then you got the thotty that might go, but it's up to the guy to close the deal.
I don't think it's really that. I think it's up to whichever chick she following. Like, let's say she following a chick who's got a man and who's really being loyal and just out there for the son, right? If she's following her, then they're in church every day. She's not gonna end up doing that. But if she's following after the thotty, so let's say like the thotty, like, ooh, I met 2 dudes, let's go kick it with them. The church girl, like, shit, I'm going to bed. And if the follower get pressure into going with the thotty, she's gonna get gunned.
She might not get gunned.
She gonna get gunned, bro. Trying to tell you.
I feel like if the guy can close the deal, she's gonna get gunned. But she can't.
You saying that because you always got the thotty.
yeah, he's shooting shots too.
No.
What?
He's
What?
shooting shots right now.
No.
What shots,
no
Mike?
shot, no shot.
What shots Mike talking about?
Nah, man.
I'm talking about. Look, the follower is, cause she's a follower, bro. Like I'm not saying I'm like you saying his game got to be tight. I'm saying your game got to be average. It's got to be decent. You got to be able to hold a conversation. Like a lot of times you don't even got to say that to a woman, cause she already made up her mind she would fuck you. So all you got to do is not talk yourself out of the panties.
But how many niggas do that?
No, I'm just saying though. I'm just you know if
So we all know niggas that fuck a caught fumble on the goal line.
I mean I have. You know what I mean? Like I have talked myself out of majority. Like growing up, like it was terrible. Like I was like, oh man, I'm about to just start shutting up. Then you start shutting up, you just start seeing like doors opening. Like oh shit, oh you wanted it? Oh.
Who knew?
right. Like damn, all I do is shut up and then the friends is coming and they ask him, like, you know what I mean? So I think because the follower is a follower, bro. So if she's following with the thotty and the thotty put her in a situation where the thotty's getting gunned and she with the friend gunning, I feel like it's up to him. Like unless he start beef with her, it's open, it's easy access for him. You know what I mean? But if she following the church lady and they just doing dinners and son like.
Yeah, I don't think.
See, I feel like the church girls are the ones that got the got 9,000.
Yeah, they do.
But that's another story.
I don't think they take the trips to get gunned down. I think.
But they know it's gonna happen.
I think I think the guard is down though. Like obviously, you going somewhere where you don't know nobody, so you feel like you could be free a little bit, man.
You never see that person again. You could be a little Jezebel.
Yeah.
So they going to get gunned by that damn statement, nigga. You said that they going out of town.
I think they
like,
going to have a good time, bro.
Right.
Good time hasn't begun gun.
Yeah.
It's all rolled up in one.
Bruh. Females consider this just like this: a good time without pussy and good time without dick. It's not that much of a good time.
All right, so if you ask 3
it's gonna be
females
better.
right now,
They gonna say no, bro. Of course they gonna
so
lie.
that's where I'm at right
They
now.
gonna lie,
I'm telling you what it is, bro. If you are saying, man, what is the main point of you taking your trip? Like, cause you asked, like, you think females take trips to get gunned down as if that's the main point of them taking the trip. I don't think that's the main point.
That's not the main point.
That's what I'm refuting, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like that's the cherry on top, though.
Yeah,
of course. That's what I'm with you on that, but I don't think that's the main point.
And not only that, it's not like oh, since I'm on this trip, I'm definitely about to find someone to get gunned. It's like, oh, I'm on this trip. Hopefully, somebody gets me, gain me to the point to where I want them to gun me.
Like the vibe is good.
It's the vibe, yeah.
The vibe there, it is.
Yeah, like we was at the strip club. You heard Jacksonville say it. Like she like, shit, bitch, we on this trip, bitch. Now let me act up. Like she started acting out of character according to her.
Right.
Like so, but she blames it on the trip. I think that's what females do. They blame it on the trip. They blame it on that. And be like, shit, YOLO. Shit, YOLO. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I definitely think females look forward to getting gunned and want to get gunned. And sometimes get a nigga to take them back to where he from.
Yeah, I feel like once everything is, the vibe is there, they gonna want that, man. They gonna want the whole shebang.
Yeah, if the vibe there, what ends up happening is she just gets turned on by you.
You gotta think though, imagine these views, bro. They came here they looking at all these beautiful views, they drinking, dancing with their girls. They like, damn, I need some of that. I need to get piped. I need to get piped. Let me see. Oh, Mike over there looking around. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Then they be
This
following
nigga had a
you.
wall called
They
Big
follow
Mike.
you around the strip club.
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh man, I was like, get rid of her. Like, why does she follow you?
I couldn't get rid of her, fam.
Shit, like, buddy wasn't throwing nothing on her. He probably threw what, 20, 30.
I probably threw $15 the second trip. Like, just go on, man.
And then this bitch just was hugging me for. I'm like, why is she still here?
Bruh.
I told her I walked past, like, go get your bag, girl.
I told her too. Like, hey, bro, it's some money out here. Go get us some money. Go get us some money, man.
She wanted your
She said,
number.
no,
she wanted you
no.
to take her home. I'm like, bye.
Then
bitch.
she talking Spanish. I couldn't understand
She
her.
had the fake titties. I'm like, take the top
Big
off.
fake titties. Big
Like,
fake
oh yeah,
titties.
them bitches overrated. I need a big natural set.
Nah, they look good. I ain't gonna lie. They was looking good.
I don't like that shit, man.
Big fun bags.
Like ain't nothing wrong with no fake titties, right? But I don't care for that. Like that shit was just like, and then the nipple just sits right there. Like only time the nipple sit right there is when they got the sun drop titties and then like curves up and then they sit right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that only lasts for a couple months. You know what I mean? Then the motherfuckers look saggy.
And they droop.
They get the droopies. And so just seeing them motherfuckers like theirs, like that shit just unnatural.
Hey, hold tight. Not to rewind it though, but I'm gonna rewind because we was talking about the jet skis and we talking about how you ate some seaweed. I mean, ate some
seesaw
seesaw water.
Seaweed.
And this nigga Trey got ushed off the motherfucking bike like 10 miles.
Yeah.
Right, he had to swim back But I'm gonna just talk about how I was a bitch on that motherfucker. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I got on there, right? And this is my first time doing the jet skis, bruh. Nigga, I look just like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z just need the helmet,
like
bro.
Jay-Z, big dog. I went around that bitch. Cause you know you gotta pick up speed. You gotta pick up speed to control it. And my motherfucking hands, though, my hands was hurting.
Not only that, you gotta pick up speed to not get the seaweed in the damn engine.
That too.
Clogged it. And they was pissing me off with that shit.
Yeah, I circled right back around. Y'all had like an hour on that bitch. I was back.
We looked for
10
you for like
minutes.
15 minutes out in the sea,
Y'all
nigga.
niggas thought I
We was
died.
going farther out. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go this way. You go that way. We like, phew. We went far out and shit. I'm like, bro,
Nigga, I went home.
I hope this nigga ain't get eaten by a whale.
Nah.
It's this one video where the dude was fishing and it's like, it sounded like out here and shit. Like they got the little small boats and everybody out fishing and shit. And one dude recording. And the dude that I guess the shark ate him, comes up, whole boat. It was like one of them small boats, smaller than that love seat joint.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, I swear I put it in the chat, bro. I'm gonna have to find that video, bro. I was telling Trey. Trey was like, what? I'm like, yeah, bro, I seen that shit.
Even more reason.
So every time I see like a dark spot, I ain't gonna lie, every time I see a dark spot at the sea and shit, I just got away from there. Like, shit, nah, it won't be me.
Nah, that's the main thing, especially when I flew off. When I flew off the jet ski, I'm like, damn.
I'm about to
I'm out here in the deep blue sea, a shark about to grab me.
And you out here looking like LL Cool J, bitch.
That's for sure.
Oh man.
That's the only thing about the open sea. Like, I love the open sea, but it's it's the unknown up under there, man.
Yeah, it's the unknown.
Wildlife will fuck you up.
Yeah, that's for sure. What else we do out here, man? We got the so let me walk y'all through the crib. We got the
B&B.
the Airbnb with the pool.
The infinity pool.
Infinity pool at that. That motherfucker look lovely and shit. So we relaxed there one day.
I wonder if you can make the little back page for this, the picture of the thing, the cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you talking about like a backdrop?
Yeah.
You said back page. I was like, what's going on?
No back page for me.
Yeah, like a little backdrop. Yeah, this should be dope. But then we chilled there, got a day in here to get off that air flight shit. Then we hit the club scene every night. We did the beach. We did the jet skis. We went and got our feet scrubbed up and cleaned and our nails cleaned, and they chopped my fingernails, man. I was sorry about that, to be honest, man. I couldn't get the chicken out of my teeth all week, and then the steak I had, I need my nails, man. I need my pinky nail back. I was sorry about that. What else we do, man? We hit that. There's also, so they got Kmart out here still, y'all. They don't got Walmart. And then we did the tour driver, so she drove us around the whole island, gave us the scoop, and we was just talking about the Kmarts, and then we asked her like, y'all at Walmart? Bro, when I say how happy she was just the thought of if they had a Walmart, they don't have a Walmart. Did y'all peep that? How happy she was? She's like, oh my God, if we had a Walmart, I swear to God, you would have to kill me because I'm not leaving it. I'm in there spending and don't go shopping with me if you don't like to shop because you're going to be mad at me. But just the thought, and then I was just thinking like, damn, we take our Walmart for granted. Yeah. We go that bitch just to steal.
I feel like I'm gonna look it up, but I feel like they have a lot of like hurricanes and shit here, so
yeah.
Walmart probably like, nigga, we not coming out there.
She said the last one was 2017.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like you gotta think though, they just don't rebound. Like, that was 17. Why haven't y'all fixed the hotel or the Gucci store or the Louis store? Why ain't y'all fixed none of that shit yet?
Whoever owned it probably took a L.
They gotta have insurance.
They probably don't. You gotta figure, bro. Like, if you the insurance company, would you cover it?
Yeah, that's what part of business. I'm gonna charge you a higher rate. We're gonna cover it. We're gonna take care of it.
And if they can't pay that high rate,
You don't need to have a Gucci store here.
They don't got a Gucci store here, Trey.
They
had one. They learned their lesson. They can't afford it.
No, I'm just saying it probably wasn't best for them because they probably was fucking up like the money or whatever just to be off.
They see. So this is how I would see it. I see it like how we said the insurance is going to give them that higher rate or whatnot. But at the same time, are they really making the sales?
Yeah, it's a tourist attraction. But you also said, remember they said that no boats have been coming. Ships.
Yeah, you're right about
Was
that.
that really
But
about
at the
the
same time, it's been
Carnival?
closed since 2017. Corona ain't been around that long. But what I'm saying though is like, let's say the tourists do come and buy shit here and there. All right. Was you inclined to buy something this trip from Gucci? Like, did you
What?
want something from Gucci this trip?
I mean, I don't never like really go in them stores with any type of like motive, like, oh yeah, I want to get. If I go in there, I pop in there and I see something I like, man,
Right.
cool. But yeah, I would have bought something if I seen something I like. Yeah.
On this trip, you would have definitely bought something.
Yeah.
Or is it 50-50? If it's something new, I haven't seen something that's not back home.
It's 50-50. If it's something new that I haven't seen back home, then
Mike, would you bought something for sure?
No, not for sure. If I'd have seen something that would have caught my eye that we probably got at the crib or something like that, then yeah.
I wouldn't have bought none at all.
No.
I wouldn't have bought none at the store at all. You know what I mean? I would just keep it real. And I think the average person spends like that. with
Nah,
that
but that's
thought.
just like an example. We went to the jewelry store and you almost, you know what I mean? You almost got the ring or whatever.
Nah, I didn't. I was fucking with them the whole time. I kept telling you
And
to
the plate?
say. I kept telling you to say no. I was like shaking my head at you. You was really trying to talk me into it. I'm like, bro.
You was about to get that bracelet.
No, I wasn't, bro. I was clowning the whole time. I asked Trey like his opinion, but at the same time, I was like, bro, say no, so you leave me alone. And Trey just kept going in like, yeah, bro, you should get it. And I was like, this nigga, bro.
You called wifey on it though.
That was my excuse out of it. She told me to get it too. She told me to get it for the record. I told him. She said not to get it. I'll show you on the text message. She told me to get all that shit. I was like, she said, nah, man. I was literally trying to use them as an out because he was hounding me. And I ain't gonna front, bro. I felt like that shit was about to be fake. Just because.
I get it back.
Just because, bro, like, y'all listeners, like, y'all understand how many jewelry stores was beside each other. It was 7 in a row beside each other. But across the street, it was 3 in a row beside each other. And then as you kept walking down, there was more and more and more and more. And I'm like, yo, I literally just kind of 11 right here in my eyesight that I could see. And it was like some
Star
Pears.
Silver.
Yeah, it was a bunch of stars still, but it was like some Paris shit. You know how you see in like videos like how Paris's alleys got a bunch of stores all like squished together.
Yeah.
That's how they all was. They're like real like little shacks squished together and shit.
It's like it's supposed to be their French Quarter. So I don't know if you're any listeners been to New Orleans. It was the same setup. They had like their French Quarter or whatever. So they was real tight. Had a whole bunch of little alleys and stuff. Looked like New Orleans for real.
Like even like Gladys's, because Gladys was over in that district. Like that little way you had to go to find that restaurant. That's crazy. Like I wouldn't want that restaurant right there.
That's how it be in New Orleans though.
You know what I mean? Like that seemed like it would be harder for me to get the money to. But like we said, it is a tourist spot. So motherfuckers are looking up. Like we found it, looking it up. So motherfuckers
You
are
gotta
finding
think though, everybody, what did he say? He thought the Greenhouse was the best restaurant. I'm like, this food is.
that greenhouse was trash.
That was the first one we
That's-
ate. No, that bread was good
The
though.
bread was
The
good.
bread,
and
that
the
cornbread,
calamari.
yeah, that bread. The
Calamari
calamari was
was
good
crazy,
too.
too.
Calamari and the bread was good. I might actually stop by when we park over there and get
So
some.
it ain't
to go.
trash then. So
Nah, they food was trash. The calamari was alright.
Nah, that's
Nah, calamari was
terrible.
fire, bro. I mean, it wasn't
No, I'm
like
saying it
that.
was good. I'm
Okay,
saying it was
okay.
good. I'm saying it's
Nah,
good.
you said it was alright. Like, it was alright. It
Steak
wasn't
was
that.
terrible. That shit
Steak
tastes
was-
like water.
I didn't have the steak. I had
What else would
the
taste like water?
I had the
They had
lobster.
broccoli. It tastes like water. They had
Broccoli
broccoli with
tastes
cheese
like-
and it tastes like water.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But I'm definitely getting some calamari when we leave Gladys. Bring it back. Or put it in the car, take it to the airport, eat, whatever.
That nigga grabbed that calamari this morning. You was disappointed.
I was very disappointed, bro.
Thought he had
I
the
was
same- thought he
I
had
was
a winner.
very disappointed. I was actually gonna get my money back. And then I was like, nah, Mike ate a nice portion. with the salad. He put it in his
Yeah, I
salad.
put it in salad. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think it's the calamari you like, bro. I think it's the sauce.
The sauce was definitely fire. The
think it's the
calamari
sauce.
just got a texture to it that made it all right. The sauce like,
the
but at the
bread
same
was
time, that
soggy though.
If
That-
you get
yeah,
some
at the
shrimp,
same
if you
time-
get some fried shrimp with that sauce.
I would rather do the calamari with this sauce though.
No,
Like
okay.
I don't really care for the shrimp because it got that crunchy shit. Reminds me of like the chalkboard shit. You know, irritates you and shit.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Why do the big BBWs be so aggressive on the girls trips?
It's their chance.
Just they saying.
It's
So
their
I feel like
chance.
I don't want to say it's their chance. I want to say like I feel like heavier set girls be more aggressive due to the fact that less guys approach them.
They be full court press, smack the floors.
It's
Yeah,
like the floors. That's
they
been the
definitely
that's
smack
been
the
the
floor.
saying the whole trip.
Yeah, they-
But now I feel like the average skinny or big or medium built woman gets a lot of attention. You know what I mean? Like everyone's in their DMs. Everyone's pressing them when they walk by. The big chicks, the attention they get, guys is like hiding. Excuse me, sorry about that. Guys are hiding it, like talking on the low, like keep this a
Sneaking and geeking.
sneaking in the fat and shit. You know what I mean? So I think the big chicks always press what they want, but at the same time, you on vacation. These niggas ain't gonna see you again. These niggas ain't gonna know you. I'm going for it. Hey, what's up? They like niggas on the trip. Like, you know how niggas be like,
Yeah.
fuck, it's the last day, nigga. Every chick coming, what's up? Try to cram. I'm just trying to smack something. You feel me? I think that's where they at with it because of their situation, of their weight. And the niggas that like big chicks, a lot of times don't be open with it. Keep them on the hush. So the female gotta court them. But oh man, this has been a lovely trip. I definitely miss home. Definitely miss the annoying ass girls, Junior, and my babe. Oh. Definitely miss that shit, man. And so my next thing, man, when I get back, man, is getting this house, man. I gotta get things in order before June 1st. They already told me what all I need to do. I gotta touch down running as soon as I get back.
Running?
Yeah, I gotta get my shit together, bro. I'm actually behind in the sense of owning my own crib, so.
Shit, we need to find some food.
Well, tonight we need some food. We definitely shit. It might be late too. What time?
Talk to Ace. We about to be on our
Where the phone
break
at?
champ shit.
Hey, shots.
I got a steak in there right now. I'm about to put him in the mic.
Oh man, you about to
Hey,
share
man,
that, baby.
pause.
They about to go crazy.
Yeah. So how y'all want to end this, man? Y'all want to talk about the next trip? Speak on what we should do next. Cause I said Trey said Hawaii. I said Puerto Rico, and I said we should actually do. Order Hawaii, then Puerto Rico, and then we should hopefully the world be open.
I think we need to go to like Paris or something, bro.
You ready?
It ain't. You gotta get the passport.
Big dog.
Hold tight.
Not,
Hold tight.
but not only that though.
It's on the way, man.
Not only that, but I don't want to do it if the world's not open, cause
I don't
Puerto-
think they allow Americans over there right now.
the world's not open. That's the only problem. Puerto Rico and Hawaii is United States, so we can do that all day long. Like here, most they'll do is say take a test, then come and shit.
That's what they do. That's what you need to get into Hawaii. You need negative COVID test.
Yeah, so I think that's the next move,
And
man.
a lot of people been in Hawaii lately, so the flights must be dirt cheap. So they probably hurt the economy
Mhm.
without, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody told me they had like a ticket from Hawaii for $100. I'm like,
What you
$100?
get a ticket for?
Round trip.
Oh, bro, I'm thinking speeding tickets and shit, traffic ticket. Yeah. Hey, that was smooth how we got out of that ticket last night too. Motherfuckers almost got us.
And they charged my
When
car.
remember the police officers put the tickets on the car, and I was like,
Tickets.
hey yo, I was like, what you doing? I was like, we just parked there. Just
Yeah,
like
she
we
tried to
moving.
walk past you, like she just wanted us to get out the car.
Yeah, so, yeah. If we would have got the car, she definitely would have ticketed us. We been.
That would have been shit. It's just been another ticket added to the thing. You remember I got the ticket in Brazil. They tried to charge me, but I closed that card down.
Yeah, man. So
So fuck them speeding tickets, parking tickets. Nigga. See you next time I come back.
oh, next trip, and it's got. Yeah, I don't know about Puerto Rico or Hawaii. Hawaii might have some crazy roads, but next
They
trip,
definitely do.
do they? All right,
Yeah.
next trip, Mike definitely get some driving in, bruh.
Definitely.
Mike get some driving in. So the driving over here is on the opposite side of back home. And we in the mountains, so it's a lot of up and down in the mountains and shit. And crazy turns and shit. And me and Trey just be speeding. Mike be holding on like, bruh, y'all niggas need to chill.
Cause you can't see who coming up the hill though. That's the thing. You can't.
You
You
can't.
can't see it until
You
it's
can't.
too late.
You just gotta hug your leg,
Yeah.
bruh. You gotta hug your leg.
That's the thing. Y'all
And-
be hugging the lane. Yo, y'all be in the other lane.
And you gotta keep that foot right there by that brake. Trey hate with how I do it because I be speeding, but like I be like 2 footing in a sense, like the foot be already on the brake as I'm
That's how you get
speeding.
fucking-
So soon as I let go, brake.
Yeah, that's how you get jerked. Fucking
Yeah.
whiplash, nigga.
But I be gone. But I learned that shit from driving them damn semi trucks all the time.
Yeah.
I be dipping like with the quickness. Trey's ass, bro, he be scary because he be speeding, look down at the phone, check a text, look down at the phone, chase the music, look down at the phone,
Right.
look at Instagram. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
But did y'all die though? Anybody died? Nobody died. No
Nobody
accidents.
died. And then this nigga try to park in this driveway every fucking day. Like,
No, you gotta
bruh.
tell them though, because it's a crazy, it's a big.
It's, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain. Like, it's something you really gotta see because the driveway. So when you coming up the hill, the driveway is on your right, but when you turn in the driveway, it's a cliff. So you gotta make a wide turn in the driveway, but the driveway's narrow. So you gotta make a wide turn, back up, forward, back up, forward, back up, forward. Even the best driver gonna have to back up 2 to 3 times. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck who you is, you gotta back up. The first time I tried to do it, I tried to go past it and back down the driveway, and then I still scraped the damn rental. I still hit shit. I was like, God damn, I done scraped the rental.
They look under that motherfucking rental. It's
Oh
over.
man, this nigga done
said-
rubbed the gas tank off the
Like you said, they were like, yo, take that car back with you, man. Take it back to the state line.
transmission done been fucked up on that car.
And that's the shitty part about being a mechanic, man. You get in a car and be off duty and you
just
hear
know
some
it.
shit, you be like, damn. Hey, my nigga, you need a wheel bearing. Hey, my nigga, you need some brakes. Hey, my nigga, your transmission on this last leg.
That
Get your shit
motherfucker
together.
dying.
Just can't help it. But yeah, we had got a little rental, man. A little hood rental. Transmission going out for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
And we ain't helping it, bro. Like, how was you gonna, like, knowing this about to go out, was you still flooring it up the mountain?
Yeah, it ain't my shit.
And bruh, I'm flooring it up. This how steep the mountains is, yo. I'm flooring it up the mountain. I mean, like, where I should be doing 110. Bro, I'm doing 15.
RPMs at 3,000, 4,000 RPMs.
I'm like, God damn. Then when I finally get up, then it start to go, like, hit the 50s and shit, and then another hill back to 15. Like, sheesh. Hey, this motherfucker wasn't going nowhere.
That's the only thing about living here. You definitely gotta have like a car with 4-wheel drive,
Yeah.
Definitely.
like a good transmission, and your shit gonna be comprehensive. Your shit gonna be put to the test
Yeah.
every day.
But, we about to eat, man.
Pop this ace.
Pop this ace of spade. Man,
35 of them, man.
that's
35
another
of them.
thing, bro. You think we bought less liquor, bro?
Yeah,
We
might
slowed
be,
down on liquor, bro.
for sure.
It's more of us, and we bought less liquor. We usually buy 6 bottles. We
You know,
bought,
Mike wasn't really drinking, so we
but this is first trip, so I ain't even acknowledging that. In the sense of me and you, we go out, we buy 6 every time. We ain't been drinking like that. We bought 4 this time. We still got
I definitely was drinking though. I was sneaky drinking though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I seen you drinking some shit. But I seen you definitely drinking some shit because you drank the white Henny with me.
That's why you drink last night.
Oh, you drinking last night?
Yeah,
Okay. See, I didn't see that though.
with the Jazzies.
But we still got a bottle of Cabos. What's it called? Casamigos. Bro, I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, we ain't buy as much, but I mean we ain't drink as much, man. I already remember, but I also said I had slowed down naturally, not even being conscious of it. I was like, I just realized like I ain't been drinking, but yeah, man, y'all should definitely take vacations. Y'all do trips, do it with your kids, do it without your kids, do it with your babe, do it without your babe. Always remember that your mental health is always just as important as the next person's. So make sure if you need to take a trip by yourself to another country, state, down the road, get a hotel or whatever, take that trip, man. Take care of your mental health.
For sure, because your employer, you ain't right, you die tomorrow, they're gonna have somebody in your position less than 3 days later.
Definitely, if you die
Fuck that job.
because your mental fucked up and you go crazy or you have a breakdown, you quit or just can't make it to work, they gonna replace you, bruh. The job gonna keep going. So take care of your mental health, take care of you, take care of your kids, take care of all that shit. Give your kids a break from school. This school shit is hard. While I was on vacation, my daughter's school called me talking about they had to talk to her 3 or 4 times about not having her mask on. And I was like, you want my daughter to sit in school for 9 hours with a mask on? I was like, I'm going to talk to her about the importances of it. But at the same time, I can't keep my mask on. Like, you know what I mean? I told the teacher that, like, at the same time, I can't keep my mask on. I was like, that's really rough. And y'all don't got AC. Y'all chose rabbit ass minds.
What
Like,
school is this?
I ain't gonna. I'll tell you off. I'll tell you.
It's the Wild Wild West?
I'll tell you off of here. I don't want to say it on here. You know, when my daughter's school is. You know, we got some enemies out there, nigga. But yeah, like, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Like, I keep it 100 with my daughter so much. I'm like, yeah, you gotta do better at hiding it from them motherfuckers. That's literally what I told her. You just gotta hide it better from them because that's crazy as hell. And I told the teacher, like, this is why I didn't even agree with y'all bringing them back to school for 2 days. This shit is stupid. The last 3 months, let's bring them back for 2 days a week. It's 3 months. Like, just start next year and figure it out.
Right.
And fuck the whole mask shit. But this has been dope where we dare our people to educate. Please educate. Please protect your mental health. And I love you, black people.